of these days, I really need to figure out the nuts and bolts of how to properly live stream. As it is right now, I don't even know how to check how my camera on my computer looks. Hello, we're right here, camera. That's another issue with live streaming that I don't know how to fix. What is going on there, camera? Okay. I wonder if I sit up straight if it'll work. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know how to figure out what I'm going to look like before I submit it to the whole universe. So um, that's an issue. And today, I guess we'll jump right into it. I thought about making like a wheel to spin. That's like the wheel of excuses so that I can just spin the wheel every week because I feel like every week I have a new excuse for why I am not performing at the level that I would like to be performing at when doing it in front of other people. This week, I didn't make that wheel because if I'm going to be spending time and energy on a project, I would like it to be practicing instead of not practicing. B, I feel like I have a fairly good excuse. Like I practiced kind of a lot, but I don't know if you can hear it, but I have been under the weather. And it's funny, like I feel usually on Saturdays, I don't drink any coffee, and usually that's my day when I feel really down in the dumps. Today, I'm drinking coffee right now as we speak. And I still kind of I feel pretty down in the dumps. That has very much affected my singing, which might actually work because I feel like disclaimer, whenever we talk about China, we always have to say it's a big country. And so if you say in China, they like to ride camels. First of all, nobody likes to ride camels. What do you saddle up a soup can? No, camels. And if we say in China, we like to ride camels, well, in parts of Inner Mongolia, that's certainly true. But if you go to Guangzhou, you're not going to see a lot of fucking camel riders. Sorry, I said the F word. Like I had a moment where I was like, I shouldn't say the F word. And then I thought, yeah, why not? It's not like I'm in front of the kids. But then I thought, oh, wait, I'm still kind of trying to not use the F word much in this just because my mom might watch it. But by that point in my brain, my tongue had already been like, all right, we're F wording. I'm very good at digressing. So anyway, I feel like there's a style of Chinese music where there's a lot of is it called warbling when you usually sung by women. I don't know if that's just me being xenophobic and making stuff up or if that's an actual style of music. Like for example, the really falsetto style of music it comes from Beijing opera. Anyway, I am digressing. So this is a song that I'm playing for Chinese New Year, which is today. It's January 22nd. So 新年快乐. It is the year of the rabbit. So Don't have much to say about that. If you know anyone who's 12 years old right now, or 24 or 36 or anything like that, they're supposedly having a lucky year. I was born in the year of the rat. So the last year of the rat was 2020, which was not a lucky year for me or anybody else. So I kind of am suspicious of this whole luck thing. Anyway, the song I'm playing today, I think of it as like the Chinese Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, like a very common song that you'll hear kids sing, and you sing it in nursery school. This project, I wanted to kind of go into the songs that I'm playing, and I wanted them to be songs that I had a personal connection with. I've kind of had to really stretch to make a personal connection with some of them. Some songs, for everyone, there's a first time and a last time you hear a song. For every song you've ever heard, there's going to be that. And I feel like that's just a real interesting thing to think about. There's a first time you heard Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and there's going to be a last time, and you probably won't realize it, but you're never going to hear that song again until the day you die. And it's interesting because most of us don't remember the first time we heard most songs, I think. I was trying to figure out once when I first heard the song It's Raining Men, for example, and I have no idea, This song in particular, I know exactly when the first time I heard it was, because I remember it pretty vividly. It was an evening where, let's get in focus, thank you. I was walking somewhere with my dear, dear friend, Chun Ing, who her English name is Lena. I was walking somewhere with her. I don't remember where we were going or why, but we were having a conversation. And one of the things I love about her just so much is her sort of spirit for trying things or kind of guiding social situations in a certain direction that is very fun. And I don't remember what we were talking about, but she suddenly said, "Can you sing?" And so I had to think of a song to sing first. And I think I was singing the song Sideburns by Bobby Joe Ebola and the Children McNuggets, which I believe was off their first album. Not sure why that was the first song that came to mind, but it was. So then I said, okay, you need to sing. And she sang this song and told me about it and what it means. And at first I was thinking this is a really sad story because I've kind of over the years drifted apart from Lena. She moved to Shanghai and started getting really busy. In China, sometimes you hear people talk about people who work a 996, which is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. She was working even more longer shifts than that. And I think she was working 7 days a week. So I basically didn't see her for a while. But I guess it's kind of a happy ending because I have been able to reconnect. It's been tough with time zones and everything and just being busy. But I've talked to her a few times in the last couple of months. She has a boyfriend now, and he takes her out to sing karaoke, and that makes her very happy. And she hasn't been practicing her English, and she's worried that it's going down the tubes. So I'm glad I can at least make her speak English for a little while. I messaged, since they are, it changes with daylight savings times, but I think they are 15 hours ahead of us. So their New Year was yesterday, and I just sent her a message to say Happy New Year, and she sent me a red packet, which I thought was kind of funny because I don't have a bank account in China anymore. There's no way I could receive that money, but it was nice that she's doing so well. She's somebody who you just meet her and you get to know her, and you know how much she's struggled just to get to where she is. And it's heartbreaking and inspiring. And I don't know if I should be saying all this on the internet, but it's said now. Just somebody who you think, this person, I want them to be very successful in life, and I want them to be a model for how we should be, because they're just so kind and lovable and enjoy the world the way we wish we all could. Working in primary school, one thing I like to say is nobody loves you like a kindergartner loves you. And Lena was able to never lose that. She still had that love for the people in her life that we had when we were kids. So anyway, this is a song. So the main line, Howie do meli de mòlìhuā. And by the way, I like that I'm singing this because I think when you're singing, you don't really have to worry about tone so much. If you know Chinese, you probably are laughing your butt off at how much I butchered that. But it's a song so Hayu Domeli de mòlìhuā. Mòlìhuā is jasmine, and jasmine flower specifically. And that means how graceful is the jasmine flower. And this is just a nice little song about a flower. And the song's about giving it to a friend, which is a tradition in China. Here we go. Let's just dive right into it. Let's dive right into it after talking for almost 15 minutes. Howie do meli de mòlìhuā. Howie do meli de mòlìhuā. Fen meli manjia. Yo shang yo bai ren kwa. Rang wo lai zhang ni zhang sha. Song ge bai ren mòlìhuā, ya mòlìhuā. Howie do meli de mòlìhuā. Howie do meli de mòlìhuā. Okay, not the best time I've ever played that song, but I'll take it. I'm still I can do a G chord and a C chord and a D chord and a A minor and an E minor. I'm still really struggling with the old barred chords, and I'm hoping that I can just keep it up, and eventually that'll come to me, no issue. one of my one of the people in my life who has tried to teach me guitar over the years, uh, he has always said that, this hand, the hand on the fretboard, is very technical. It's either right or it's wrong. It's not. There's not a lot of style or art to it. This hand is all art. The hand that strums. I don't. I mean, that sounds good to me. So I'm hoping I can really master the technical aspect, and then I get to work on the fun part. That's my goal, as insofar as I have one, besides just being able to play guitar in a social setting and have it be fun. There's still more I'd like to say. So, first thing I want to mention, these are all the disclaimers I forgot to mention earlier. I never wanted to become the guy who lived in another country for a while, and that's the only thing they fucking ever talk about. Another F word, sorry. But at this point, it is what it is. Second disclaimer, I was thinking earlier today, I wonder if someone's going to get upset with me for choosing this song as like a cultural appropriation thing. And ultimately, I decided that would be great if somebody, well, not great, but if somebody actually watched this and said, how dare you, you're appropriating culture. That would mean they actually watched it, which would be huge. That would be, I don't mind if no one watches, but it's nice to know that somebody's watching. Anyway, thanks a lot. I hope you have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. We have to go back to work tomorrow, or at least I do. That sucks. I love my job, but not as much as I love sleeping in. All right, later.